Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to episode number 7 of the Tranmere save. And here we are back for a recap and live com for the most illustrious tournament of them all, the EFL Trophy semi-final, in a lovely, dark and wet day in Derby. Perfect. So, going on from previous episode, played a few games, and it's been a bit of a mixed bag, to say the least. Let's have a quick look at the schedule, see how it's gone. So when I finished the episode yesterday doing a recap of our 4th round defeat to Leeds, it actually carried on pretty well. From there we had an away game at Doncaster, which I thought would be pretty tough. And it was, but we managed to sneak a 3-2 win, and against a team that's only 4 or 5 places below us. It was good. It was a good result. But then it went on to even better. 3 home games on the bounce against Morecambe, Stockport and Mansfield. A 3-2 win, a 4-0 win and a 3-2 win. 3-2 seems to be the pattern of things at the moment, with obviously the exception. With I've just noticed that, a really good attendance. Nearly 12,000, which, if I remember rightly, is probably, besides the game against Wrexham, it's the only other time that we've been into 5 figures. And the Leeds game. So, not too bad at all. I'm quite impressed with that. So yeah, and then obviously the 3-2 win against Mansfield. But then things start, I don't know what it is with this team. I don't know whether it's the game or the mentality of the players. I can't quite put my finger on it. But we seem to be struggling massively against the teams that are down at the bottom of the league. Forest Green, rock bottom of the league. We lose 2-1 in the 91st minute. Admittedly, we equalised in the 89th. We had a poor game. It was a bit of a rotated team as well. Then Sutton, I believe, are second from bottom. And that was at Prenton Park, and we drew 1-1. We absolutely and utterly battered them in this game as well, if I remember rightly. Yeah, 25 shots, 11 on target. We just could not score. We could not score. And they snuck it in the 96th minute. I was livid. Absolutely livid with that one. But then another draw after that. A 3-3 draw against Gillingham. Which, again, we were in complete control of that game. We were 3-1 up at half time. And we threw it away again. So I don't know. There's a couple of players that aren't really stepping up to the plate. And I think with the amount of games that we've got left in the season, I am going to have to basically stick with the same starting 11 from this game onwards and just see how we get on, because we've got so much to play for now. I mean, we are... No, sorry, apologies. We've got a 3-point gap, but we've played one more game than Colchester. I'm not too concerned. We're 11 points ahead of Notts County now, so I think it's going to be between us and Colchester on this now. But I want to make sure that's cemented. So with that being said, I'm actually going to do a double live commentary on this. I'm going to do the Derby game first, then I'm going to play a few games out, and then I'm going to do a live com at the Colchester game, because that's at home at Prenton Park, and this game is going to be crucial, absolutely crucial. So, with that being said, I will skip on. We're pretty much ready to start the match, so I'll get it loaded up, and then we'll dive straight into the live commentary. So I'll see you in a couple of seconds. Now, how am I going to play this? I don't want to put nobody expects us to get a result. Got nothing to lose. It's very true. So let's dive right into it. There we are, we have the kickoff and a quick bit of encouragement right at the start. And yeah, Derby have the ball. So all in all, I think the progress that we've made this season has been pretty decent, and I'm surprised that wasn't a penalty, but here we are highlight, and Pike is running all the way. He's fed it through to McClear. McClear crosses. Oh, I don't know whether that was a save or the bar, but that was a good chance. That was a very good chance. So we're half hour in. We got our next highlight, which is disappointing to say the least, but I did say we are playing a little bit more Oh, that was close. And there's a foul there as well, so we got another chance here from the free kick. That was very close to going in though. Go on. Oh. To be fair, that was a good header, but it was good goalkeeping as well. I'm going to play for set pieces on advisement from the assistant manager. It's back out to Hawks. Comes to nothing. Nothing highlight yet again. And we have half time, and it is pretty boring, to say the least. But we're looking at the stats of it at the moment. We've had the majority of the possession, we've had the most shots, so all in all, it's working at the moment. I'm hoping if I can give him a G up, that it may just work and help at the start of the second half. Give him a little bit more encouragement. Don't let him get past you that easily. Come on. And that's the end of the highlight. Okay, we're at the 60th minute mark, and it's time to make some substitutions. Unfortunately, Hawks has let me down massively, so I'm going to bring on Kieran Morris for this one, and anybody. Saunders isn't playing that well either, so I'm going to bring on Gonzalez. He's been pretty good since he's come in on loan, so hopefully Hendry's not having a good game either, so I'm going to bring on Merry. Give him, go on, make me proud, get us to the final sort of speech, and we're straight into a highlight anyway. So no my luck, we're going to score, and it's going to be one of the players I've just subbed. It's usually the way it works. But here is Connor, who's on the booking, so I might take him off in a bit. Hawks. Oh no, we got a corner out of it, so that's not too bad. But no highlight. And there we have it, folks. Full time, 0-0, and we are down to the dreaded penalty shootout. Ooh. Don't have very good penalty takers on the pitch, to be fair. So here we go, team talk. Just go out there, pick your spots. Don't change your mind. Let's go. So who's taking it first? Hurahan for Derby. Steps up. Bangs it in. 1-0. Luke Norris, who has good penalty taking. Smashes it low. Come on, that's 1-1. Collins. Steps up. Top corner. Good penalty, to be fair. James Norris, our loanee from Liverpool, smashes it in. 2-2. Washington. Straight down the bloody middle. I hate them penalties. Kieran Morris. Into the side netting. So a 3-3. Who is going to crack first? Come on. You top cornered it. Top bins. It's 4-3. Oh, he didn't even wait around. Well played, DeCosta. 4-4. Top corner from Lindsay. 5-4. Come on. Cool. Now we're into sudden death. It's 5-5. 5-5. Come on. Ugh. God. Is this going to end up being like one of the longest penalty shootouts? Who knows? But at the moment we're at 6-5, and it's now down to Chris Merry to keep us in it. Come on. And there we have it. We're out of the semi-finals on penalties. Gutted. Right, okay, I will leave it at that. and I will skip on, play a few matches, and I'll come back for the second live commentary at Colchester whilst licking my wounds after this disappointing defeat on penalties. Gutted. I'll see you in a few secs. And welcome back, guys, and that is it for the live commentary. There is only going to be one game. Unfortunately, I did do a live com on the second game, which was the Colchester one. Unfortunately, when that got saved, the file corrupted and I couldn't rescue it for whatever reason. I don't know why. Technology being technology. Haven't had any issues like that before, but for some reason just that one didn't want to save properly, and yeah, can't use it. So just the one live com, unfortunately, on the semi-final against Derby. But I have finished out the end of the season. We did finish as champions. First season of Asking, finished as champions. What a season. Record-breaking season at that, because not only did we finish the season top of the league, but I believe, yep, there we go, record number of high wins. That sets a new record for the league, 30 wins in that season, and also a record points total. Is a new team record. I don't think it's for the league, but it is for Tranmere as a whole. So two new club records to add into the list as well, which I can't really complain about. I mean, look at that. It's brilliant. I am so chuffed with that effort. It's amazing. Losing only 8 games in the season, drawing 8 and winning 30. And even better, Charlie Jolly ended up with a golden boot as well. Second highest average rating. It's joint second highest on player of the matches, and Luke McGee finished second with the highest amount of clean sheets. To be fair, I'm speechless. I didn't expect it to go this well first season around, but hey, here we go. So yeah, when we left it and we got knocked out by Derby on penalties, I said I was going to play out the games in between that and Colchester. Well, I did. We won 1-0 against Wrexham, 1-0 against Crawley, and also 1-0 against Bradford, so really just sticking in doggedly. 3 clean sheets again, absolutely spot on. Then the Colchester and kind of and honestly, I swear down, I didn't delete it in a rage or anything, it just didn't save properly. I don't know why. But yeah, losing 3-1 at home to Colchester, I can't even explain that. But then bounced back to winning ways with a 2-0 home win again against Walsall, then a 3-0 away win at Newport, and then our final home game of the season with almost 10,000 fans was a 5-2 win against Wimbledon, which is putting the gloss on it because we scored 3 of those goals in the last 10 minutes of the game, and then scraping that club record win and points tally in the 92nd minute by Harvey Saunders. I'll take it. I'll take it. So, with that being said, financially wise, it hasn't updated yet. We have got our transfer budget, but not all the the sponsorship money and all that stuff hasn't come in yet. So we've got a transfer budget for the next season of just over $500,000. A wage budget with about 20 grand to play around with, I think it is. Yeah, around about that. But there will be comings and goings and all that sort of stuff. We are going to lose, obviously, a couple of players who are here on loan, so I'm going to have to bring new players in. And also strengthen the squad because it is about to get a lot more difficult, and I am not getting relegated in my first season. The target, I believe, has been revised, or will be revised at the end of the season. So obviously the board think I'm absolutely amazing. But what would I think? What would you think would be a realistic target and focus for the end of season 2? Our first season being back in League 1. For me, avoiding relegation, mid-table finish. I'm going to be reasonably realistic because this first season has just gone completely beyond what I expected. I expected a mid-table finish. I thought it was going to be a bit of a struggle, but somehow I managed to get the right combination. I'm not entirely sure how, but this squad has been absolutely amazing. I mean, look at the goals total. Everybody's chipped in. Saunders with 18, 13 from Dennis, even 11 from Norris, and then 29 in total from Jolly, plus a few here and there. Kieran Morris with 11, Josh Hawks with 14 assists. So, yeah, the main group of the squad, I'm going to keep the same. I'm not going to sell them on. I'm going to get rid of a couple of players. Obviously, a couple of players are going to go regardless. So, yeah, it's going to be a tough one, but an extremely successful first season that I'm incredibly happy with. I'm going to leave it at that, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, if you enjoyed this first season, then please let me know in the comments below. Leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Ring the old little ding-a-ling bell icon for the new videos coming up, because second season's coming up for this one and it's going to be a tough one. Plus there's going to be more videos coming out over like sort of the next coming weeks on the run up to Christmas. So I shall leave it at that for the moment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Ta-ra.